When I decided to come farming and made the move, I was convinced from the outset I wanted to farm organic. And we need to farm in a sustainable manner. I'm really concerned about the amount of pesticides, chemicals going into our farming land. And it really just something that sat with me and resonated with me, that I wanted to farm as close as possible to nature.
There's a better way to do things, a better way to grow food for your customer, a better way to grow food for yourself, and a better way to live. We all farm differently, but we've got the same goal and we've got the same certification. So each of us do our thing in a little bit of a different way to the other, but in the end we get there.
There were a few reasons why I decided to move across to organic farming. Probably the biggest one was in 1998, my tractor driver was injured, and I then had to get onto the tractor and do the spraying. We got on the tractor and I was wearing full protective clothing, full protective gear, face masks and gloves and whatever. And in spite of that, I poisoned myself. I love farming, but I can't farm like this. So it was a choice. You either stop farming or you farm in a different way that doesn't use pesticides.
I'm the 5th generation farming here, so we have a long generation of people farming. And my dad always said that modern conventional farming is not the real answer. But what the tree takes out of the soil, we put back into the soil. And he said that's not true, because when he farms an orchard for 30 years, he takes it out, he replants with a new orchard. That new orchard is never the same as the old orchard. And I was thinking, well, we need to do something different. And that's what led me to try organic. And at the beginning I started with only a certain section of the farm, and as I got hooked into it, we converted all the farms.
We basically, in this valley, we pioneered the organic citrus industry. The sacrifices were huge, not only in terms of financial resources, but in terms of time and hours put in. Everything that we need to make our compost with on this farm, we grow on the farm. We're in the process of cutting down all our alien trees. We chip that up, we use that for a basis of the compost. We feed our own cattle with our own organic lucerne and grass. The cattle provide us with the manure, and that provides us for all the ingredients for the compost.
Took the leap of faith and we changed all the drip irrigation to micro irrigation, because the logic says if you have water everywhere, you have roots everywhere, you have organisms everywhere, so the tree can feed itself better.
Your health begins inside of the soil, where life comes from. And a healthy soil creates healthy microbes in the soils. You know, the antibiotics all come from the soil, so everything good really comes from the soil.
So we grow our own trees, we harvest our own fruit. The export fruit, the fresh fruit, gets packed by SRCC and that goes overseas, but the class 3 fruit, that comes to our processing plant. Those products come from the farm where these oranges are grown. We grow them here, we pick them here, we juice them here, we bottle them here, we fill them here, we distribute them from here. So we own that entire chain, from the finished product on the market all the way to here where it's on the tree. When we started the juice processing plant in 2012, we knew that we had to really focus on the wholesale side of business, and that is our core business. That's why we can say we're the only certified organic citrus processing plant in South Africa. We combine our volumes to make that plant viable. What we do every year, we export about 2,000 tons of NFC juice, certified organic juice, to Europe, to 3 buyers overseas and in America. We juice the fruit, we put them in 200-litre drums in plastic liners, and they get frozen down to minus 18 degrees. It's now also about 3 years ago, with our first product was a bottled orange juice. We've since fleshed that out to what we call ice rockets for kids. Also, there's pure orange juice in there. And recently got Star Ruby grapefruit juice. The 4th product is our lemon sachets. Certified organic lemon juice. When you want to use it, you just take it out, defrost it, put it on your fish or on your chicken, and you always have organic lemon juice in your freezer in your kitchen. In particular, we're thinking of the Langbos orphanage, where we supply them with our lollies, rockets, so that every single day one of those kids can have at least 100 mils of really good vitamin C. Our contribution, we give them a rocket a day, and that sort of takes care of their vitamin C intake and sort of keeping them healthy. We only process our own fruit. We don't buy in fruit from any other citrus farmers to guarantee that our fruit is absolutely of the highest quality in terms of its integrity and in terms of organic standards.
We're not dominating nature like conventional farmers do. We're part of nature, and we understand that. We understand our position within nature.